And a very good evening, everybody. I'm John Cole. Busy Friday. In town tonight to battle the Tetons, the Trappers from Northwest. A good test for both Teton teams. Let's see how it went. Ladies first. Lady Tetons on the attack. They will find Allison KUMV. She had another big game. 26 points for her. They keep the heat on. Jersey Berg is going to let one fly. 3 ball. That's good. She had 16 tonight. Then it is Botnose Kylie Simpson, like Berg and All-Stater. She's going to drive. She's going to score. He's a Class A kid. Lady Trappers right back. Brianna Silver somehow squeezes through 2 Lady Tetons and is going to score. Then off the miss, it's Jayla Porter. She's going to grab the rebound. She's going to put it in. That's good. More Berg. She's going to drive and score. Lady Tetons win big 73-63. They have now won 7 in a row. Men's contest. Tyson Inget told me preseason wants to score a little more. Help his club. Little floater. That's going to go for the pride of Powers Lake. Then on the weave, it's Mr. Johnson from Minot. 3-point bomb for him. He's having a good year. 11 points for him. Then Colin Hayes is going to let one fly. That one's from Boulder, which is where he's from. That's good. Then Teslock Song off the miss. He's going to take it coast to coast. And the Tetons win 79-71. Alex Herman told me biggest test of the year. And both clubs come up with great victories. So Lady Tetons win 76-63. The men, 79-71. Richard Massey, 19 points. He hails from Katy, Texas, which is the birthplace of former Cy Young Award winner Roger Clemens. Wrestling, we told you about this at 6. Sydney Invitational, Eagle Invitational, always good. Kind of a mini Rotary. Post Falls, Idaho, that's won the Rotary before. They come to Sydney. They finish on top. Williston was 5th. Sydney was 9th. More action tomorrow. If you love wrestling, Sydney will be a great place to be tomorrow. College hockey, University of Providence. That's a school in Montana. They come to the Conlin Family Rink and they win big, 13-2. UND, I said this on the air at 6. Miami of Ohio is always a tough place to win at. They love their hockey, but UND skates off to a 5-4 win. Girls college hockey, another tight loss for the Coyotes after so many last year. They fall to Grand Forks on the road, 1-0. Tomorrow they'll take on Devil's Lake as they make their way back home, and it's good to have that long trip get out of the way here in December. Basketball, Fargo South, Mike Hendrickson, the former Coyote and Teton, beats the Coyotes for the 2nd year in a row. This time playing on his home floor. They win 77-68. Williston's got a young club. They just brought back Bridget Johnson, so everybody's got to try to get it together, but they've got some good athletes, so that's a good thing. Also, good news for the 2nd year in a row, the Kyle girls beat Fargo South. Good for them. We had them on this week. They want to have a good year, so they open up with a 75-43 win over Fargo South. Tomorrow, both teams will go to West Fargo to take on Horace, and those 2 clubs are good as well. Now, college football, the Bison jump into the postseason dance tomorrow afternoon at home against Abilene Christian. Here's Coach P on those boys from Texas.
You know, this is an explosive offense. You know, and it's sometimes the playoffs are cool because you get into watching league to league. It's a little bit hard to figure out where are the matchups, how is it going to go. But the bottom line is this quarterback is productive. We're expecting the starting quarterback to play. He's had a big year. This receiving group, we've seen some really good receiving groups. This group has probably the most diversity as far as being able to beat you on the outside with big guys, inside guys that do a really good job with yardage, so tackling is going to be important.
All right, of course, Texas is a great football state. Texas can't get everybody, so I'm sure they are good. The QB's name is Maverick McIver. That's a Texas name, and he has thrown 29 TD passes this year, which explains why they're in the postseason and why they're in Fargo tomorrow. The Grizz at 2-time defending national champ South Dakota State. The Cats home against Tennessee Martin. So the boys from the deep south have to come to skiing country, Bozeman, Montana, to take on a 12-0 team. That should be very, very fun. Speaking of the Grizz, earlier this week they announced that they had come to Culbertson, and we congratulate Bridger if you're a football player from Eastern Montana, you dream about playing for the Grizz or the Bobcats, he's going to be a Grizz. 6'2", 210, and we congratulate him for working hard and earning a scholarship. There's absolutely no question about that. And, of course, that's 8-man, so that's also impressive to make it off 8-man. Let's take a timeout.